G'day, mate. Let's put another shrimp on the barbie.
That is proper Daps banter, that, innit? But yeah, moving forward, I big up everyone, and sorry for being a little bit late. It's actually all Daps' fault, as you can see. I can't even knock it on my own head at this point at the moment.
No, it's your fault. It's your fault for making the house too warm.
It's usually Monts that's late, and even he's on time. You know, I can't even blame Deji or Kendall. You got a nice cup of tea there, or chocolate, I think. But yeah, man, if you see a team on the table, just know where you are and know your level. Chelsea fans, big up. But yeah, we're going to be talking about Man United and Newcastle, and obviously Spurs. Hey, big old Andrew, the new comments. He might be cracking under the Barbie, mate. He said we're going to give City a good go.
We'll give it a go.
That's exactly what he said. He said we're going to give it a good crack, mate.
We'll give it a good crack. We'll give it a go.
We'll give it a crack.
We're going to give it a crack, mate. This says we may not come out on top, but we're going to have a crack at it for sure. What kind of club is Deji supporting right now? Under what kind of manager? Unless it's mind games, I have no idea. But we're not going to talk about that first. We're going to talk about Man United and Newcastle, because I need Deji to simmer a little bit. Let me take the heat. Yeah, no, don't worry, Deji. We'll talk about your club in a sec. Big up everyone that's here. Make sure you smash the like button and checking out Big Six Bands at the same time as Deji Spurs as well in the description below. But everyone that's watching it back, whether it's tonight, in the morning, whenever it is, even right now, every like counts for this channel and this show, including what we got coming up with us three at the top, plus Ty on Never a Foul Reacts, which actually has done quite decent. Quite a decent response as it goes. 3,500 views. So for first video, yeah, not too sad.
Cass, are you educated, Cass?
Yeah, I am. No, you know what? Nobbins is actually a lawyer. Nobbins, even though he's a Manchester City supporter, he actually educated me on what the charges are, what's actually been alleged, and all sorts and so forth, and what actually different bits mean from 1 to 5. The only thing we didn't get to go through was the last 15, but it's pretty much add another year in the same charges. It's the exact same thing. So, anyways, that was quite good. But yeah, man, Man United versus Newcastle. We've got Kendall, who's dying right there. Yeah, man, you throwed your frustrations at PSG. Do you want to go easy on the weekend, if you don't mind?
No, thank you. No.
-6, proper northern weather. That, so it should be a good.
Yeah,
northern
it's gonna be -7. So I hope Rashi's brought his thermals, because it's
he
gonna be freezing. It's gonna be freezing tomorrow. So I'm not looking forward to that, to be fair, because it's 8 o'clock kickoff. Why are you putting 8 o'clock kickoff on a Saturday night? I'll never know. But St James's Park under the light and the freezing cold and the snow. It's very, very thick snow here at the minute. So yeah, it's gonna be nice and fun.
Nick Pope is still going to be wearing short sleeve. That's one thing I do every time, without fail. But yeah, man, look, we spoke about a lot once earlier in the show. What? Go on.
Why are you on the top row?
Because I'm the host.
I'll ask you again. Why are you on the top row?
See, this guy, I've had enough of his shit lately. You know what? Yeah, I've actually had enough of months.
Haven't even lookings yet.
I can't not yet.
Okay, so he can't can't bring himself back in.
No, I can't even disrespect him. He's not wrong.
The table's there, and
what's he got? This ain't Big Six Bands, G. Sorry, I forgot. You know what I mean? Like, to be fair, we've had taken a couple of your things and put them onto the type of show here. Then you stop laughing. But what's it called, right? Like you know what I mean? Like hosts.
Well, I was just thinking there with what Mott's is saying that.
Oh, you know what?
How about man in the top row then? Because I should be in the top row.
Oh, doesn't this look so nice? Hi everyone, welcome to Never a Foul.
I've had enough of you. You know what?
These insecure men that are convinced about. There you go. You lot.
Yeah. No, that's not supposed to link with.
No. Wait. You're at home. You're first, second. Sorry.
You're there.
This is unfair, you know.
We care.
This will be fine. Do you know what? We're just planning for the weekend. We're just planning for the weekend. Losers on the bottom, winners on the top.
I know
you're
this
at
is
home,
EFL culture, but Saeed started doing it. So, like other people are starting to listen, the whole top row thing, we might as well just run this now. I'm just saying that, guys, listen, there's nothing wrong with being down there. Pause. I just feel like how about this? You was the one saying you're going to be above Spurs by the end of the game week, right? Wasn't you running that one?
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Oh, this shouldn't last long.
They're also going to beat Galatasaray 100% as well.
Anana was also more good than bad.
Disclaimer on that one, to be fair. I said, this has got no logic. This is all based off feeling. Go on Big Six Pants. I said, I don't even believe what I'm saying. So
what's your logic of being above?
I'm going by what you said on here, Cass. You told us Tuesday night. You told us you are beating Galatasaray and you're beating Bayern Munich.
Yeah. I was just that was false chest. Come on, you should sense this.
It's like I've heard it. Listen, I've heard you doing all these shows, and I get it, bro. You've had a lot of decisions go against you. I understand, bro.
I didn't say that. Anana played against us. That was the decision.
Bro, in Europe this season, you've had a lot of decisions go against you, Cass.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Yeah, that is the case. A lot of decisions have gone against us, but against the Newcastle, I think we might have a little something for them. Hopefully, I'll try to present my case. You know what it is? Yeah, I forgot how our Friday streams were. They're always hectic. They're never actually structured properly, and it's probably thanks to Monster now that they're never ever going to be structured anymore. So, you know what I mean? Deji, what are you saying, man? You got any hope in Man United? Because you hate Newcastle.
Have I got any hope with Man United doing what?
Winning.
Nah, bro.
Getting a result. All right, getting a result. A result.
Bro, I mean, look, I watched part of that game against Galatasaray, bro. And, to see you guys squander a 2-goal lead and let that team come back. Remember, that team is not great. Turkish teams in the Champions League have not been great for many years. The national teams have been dusty as well.
So why don't English teams ever go to Galatasaray and win then?
Huh?
Why don't any English team go to Galatasaray and win? Why doesn't that not happen?
I don't know, but really and truly, if you guys were going to do this thing, because I know you've been shaking your bum violently this last couple of weeks, thinking that your team is going to be coming from behind and make a man in this kind of
No, we don't need two more pauses.
Your team.
Oh, I do.
Oh, yeah.
You know what? I will say right now, the only team more dustier than Tottenham right now is your club. Like,
I think we're better. No, I think you're more dusty than us, G. I can't lie, man.
I think Newcastle will slap you guys up, man. It's a joke. There's nothing you guys can do. Nothing.
I'm going to be honest, yeah. You know what? This is about Man United and Newcastle. But one thing I can say, yeah, the table does not lie. The form does not lie. You know what? That's made a joke about it. But then again, he even came to the credit of it. The form does not lie, G. It doesn't matter. You have to pick up Harry Maguire. You know what I mean? But the same thing, to say you're more dusty, are you on 3 or 2 losses in a row at the moment?
We are on 3. Is it 3?
All right. And guess who you got and guess who you've got next? And guess who you got after that? And guess who you got after that? You've got West Ham away after City, and then you've got Newcastle as well. So don't be careful what you say.
At the end of the day, currently for my club, it's a write-off. None of these matches count.
Is that what we're doing? Yeah?
We're not looking forward to tomorrow. Let tomorrow happen and be gone, or Sunday. We're not looking forward to next week. Right now, all Tottenham fans are thinking about is January. Right now, when you've lost the amount of players that we've lost, it's a miracle that
people spam those violins.
It's a miracle that we can even fill the team, to be honest with you. Let's be real, Daps, as well.
Didn't we tell you? Bro, this is it. Hold on, bro. Hold on. It's not time for the cockerel. It's not time. It's not time for the cockerels yet. We're talking about them, man, and their raw chickens. That's what we're talking about.
Bro, let's deal with Manchester United. The thing is,
let's speak about the club that can't even serve chicken without people getting salmonella. Right? Let's deal with them, man.
Let's deal with Manchester United. I'm not gonna lie to you. Midweek was an opportunity for United to get revenge. Go over to Galatasaray. Get the 3 points. Show these man that the win that they had at your ground was a fluke or whatever it was. You man went there and you started off the game well. You man looked like you were gonna do your thing, and then reality struck. A series of unfortunate events happened, and you man ended up drawing the game, and you man are bottom of your group. Bottom.
I'd rather go out. Hey, look. Here's what it is. You know what? Yeah, that's at least we can cut our grass properly. Yeah, and also Deji, back to your club.
Fix your roof. If you want to
Mate.
do this, battle, mate, who do you think you are? Postecoglu? Come on.
Isn't it nice when you don't have like a dusty club with problems? It's just
I
lovely.
mean, I hope Mike Ashley comes back.
Well, I mean, hold on. Listen, I was going to do a Jay-Z. And say we've got 99 problems and the chicken in one, but I guess we've got 115 problems and the grass is one.
You know what I mean? Once you actually gave Man United a draw early on your channel, yeah, and also on mine. I've got it. You need to still send me your predictions.
It's not gritted.
I said them.
Why? So you give Man United a chance of a result then?
Bro, I said the ones I said are the scorelines I'm sticking with, bro.
Yeah, so all right, go on. Let me hear your case because you look. If I had your video of getting, you know, the guy that's just getting punched up in the park here. That's me right now. I'm in the bottom corner. I'm getting punched up. You gonna come save me or what?
Yo, fight back.
Fight back, innit?
Yeah, I mean, they castrated me because I said United's defense has been underrated over the last 5 games. Castrated me for that. Like it or not, Maguire has been playing at a good standard. Is that because Man United's backline isn't as high? Probably. Is that because there's no style of play under Ten Hag and right now they're just trying to get results? Probably. But the bottom line is, if I ask everyone here right now, has Maguire been playing well in the last 5 games? No one here can say no.
Even against Galatasaray, he didn't play bad either. Remember, that was all Onana, bro.
Bro, Maguire, as I said, I'm not saying give him a new Connie. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying in the sign the thing, but like, just his last 5 games have been all right. Like, cool. Like, let your disrespect be a little bit as loud as your praises. You know what I'm saying? So give him his credit. I think Darlow's been okay. Listen, I know you lot are coming up against, for me.
Darlow plays for Newcastle.
What? Oh, shut up.
Darlow plays for Newcastle, G.
He actually doesn't anymore, actually. He plays for
from the one
mistake, I think.
But listen, I know you lot are facing the real Anthony Gardan. You know what I'm saying?
And the real Bruno.
The second best. And the real Bruno as well. The second best winger in the Premier League at the moment, Anthony Gordon. Don't want to hear anything about it. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, obviously,
who's the best winger in the?
No. He's not as in on form. Like, on form, not obviously generally the second best winger in the league. What? Who's the best?
Yeah.
Who's been the best? Neto's been the best left winger for me, even though he's injured. Neto's been the best out on the left for me.
Right, maybe.
He's
been playing right
and then
Jeremy. And then Jeremy
in there.
And then Jeremy. Slow down, Jitterbug. He's getting there. Jeremy Doku for me. Him and Gordon have been a similar. They've been like this. Even Raheem Sterling probably has a shout. To be fair, Raheem Sterling is.
Do you know Doku
has completed the most take-ons out of everyone in Europe? Is that what you're going to tell me?
No, I was going to tell you something. Otherwise, something I saw the other day. I believe. What is it? Something like Arsenal. Something like 19 successful take-ons.
Oh yeah, basically
Liverpool 20 or Man United 20, Liverpool 21. Doku has completed more take-ons than all of your clubs.
Yeah, that's great. But St. Max, go ask Kendall what she used to see from St. Maximin. Go ask what she used to see.
That's
you know
actually,
what I'm
saying? I love Maxi and all that, but that's I like Doku a little bit better, I think.
Yeah, like obviously I think for me, Doku, his end product needs to just improve. Obviously, he had that one game.
I agree with you on that. No, I agree with you on the end product.
Once his end product,
I agree with you.
That man is a demon.
Yeah,
he is going to destroy everyone.
I'm not going to lie with you. I fully do agree with you on that. Once his end product gets up, so I do agree with you on that.
Because he ripped us apart.
I'm not scared. Why am I meant to be scared of Anthony Gordon when I got Wan-Bissaka, G? Come on,
no. Hear me out.
Lock-up merchant, bro.
The reason why I have
lock-up merchant. Prince, it's going to be called Diana after Saturday night. Yeah, Diana after Saturday night. He's right at the moment. His name is Anthony Gordon. Yeah, but it will be Diana after tonight.
Gardan. It's Anthony Gardan.
I'm not doing that.
But hold on. Why? No, I need to understand why it's Anthony Gardan.
Because.
Why is he some sort of like? Why is a little Caribbean?
He isn't. It's not another Cole Palmer, is it? Where he's.
No, I'm just Jamaican. So
all right, I wasn't sure. Hold on, I wasn't sure if something had come out where his granddad was.
No,
like,
because it's reminding me of that girl where she's like, "Who's Jordan again?"
Yeah.
That's
Garden
what's
again.
reminding me of.
Oh
Yeah.
no! He drops the stinker. Oh, he drops the stinker.
The thing is, yeah, if I was to do that, I'll get done for cultural appropriation or something like that these days. So I'm not even gonna bother doing that.
But as I said, Anthony Garden, he is the guy. For me, on form, second best winger in the league. And the thing is, the fact that Newcastle have had nothing in their front line. No Callum Wilson. I know Isak's back now, but that man has played false nine. He has played striker, tip of the top. He has played left wing, of course, his actual more natural position. And he hasn't looked back since that Barnes injury. He actually hasn't looked back.
No,
and people were really getting onto that. Was it 60 million price tag? People were really going raw.
45. I think it's 45.
To be fair though, I knew he was good, and there was a lot more hype about him. But
same. I'm in your boat as well.
I didn't see this coming. To be honest with you,
He just never looked like
he's cooking way before his time. Do you know what I mean? But
He's
and he's been doing it all
so far,
season.
100%.
He has been doing it all season as well. That's the thing.
Okay,
Like, I do agree with Monts that since the Harvey Barnes injury, he's gone, okay, now I'm going even more. But start the season, like even I think against us in the first half,
even in the first game against Aston Villa, isn't it?
Yeah. Real talk.
He's honestly been like, I haven't even seen him have a bad game. Like genuinely, like I haven't. The games that he's played, he's just played so good.
Can I just
That's
ask
sorry, I was going to say that's how Cass feels about Onana as well.
Can I just ask a question real quick? Because
no.
At Everton, I didn't really see much from him. Did anyone see this coming? Because there was a lot of hype behind him, but I didn't really see any of this.
I was literally like nearly beefing my club for signing him. I was like, get him out. I was like, I can't believe we've done that. That's actually
But that's
so
because
annoying.
you hate Everton.
But, yes, it is. And I also hated him because he started trying to fight Shah that time. And then he just was like a horrible little rat. And I was like, get Gail Platt out of this club for anyone who doesn't know who Gail Platt is.
It makes sense. He's a scouser.
And I hated him. But then honestly, like he's like just so nice. And when you watch interviews now, like he's so canny. Like he's just so like I don't know. He's proper changed my tune. Like as soon as he put our shirt on, to be fair, that I was like, oh yeah, best player in the world. Love him. Honestly,
Kendall, when he talks now, do you hear a Geordie accent?
Not quite yet, but we're getting there.
See,
I do with a lot of other people. But he'll be getting there shortly.
How much would he get?
I hope we've got Everton. I don't know if we've got Everton next in the league. I think we've got Everton next in the league. Yes, we have. I honestly hope he scores, and I swear down the absolute joy I will get if he kisses the badge or something. Honestly, I will combust. Like I swear down, it'll just be beautiful. Because Dan Burn did it against Brighton, and all the Brighton fans are probably kicking off. But honestly, I was like, how can you be angry about scoring for your boyhood club? You just literally can't. But it's obviously the other way around with Anthony Gordon, so I think that'll be.
But it's not.
I don't understand how
he's not Everton fan though, is he?
But he's been at Everton since he was like 8. He was meant to be a Liverpool fan, but he's been at Everton since he was 8. So a bit like Jamie Carragher-esque, but like the opposite way around.
Yeah. Can you imagine a Geordie and a Scouse trying to communicate? Like, how do you even understand one another?
Just sounds. Just sounds. That's it. That's all you hear.
Well, the best would be watching someone that's foreign, who's studying English, try and understand a Geordie and Scouse accent, because they'll be like looking at someone going, they're not speaking English.
But to be fair, there's a guy. To be fair, and it's off topic. There's a guy that's come from Geordie land all the way to Pakistan, and he goes around a lot of part of the world, and they pretty understanding quite well for a Geordie, to be fair, and he's got a thick accent as well.
Does he speak fluent Indian then?
No, he speaks fluent Geordie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Did anyone see the Geordie in Paris that was on BBC talking about he'd had 12 rashers of bacon?
Oh yeah, he's just done a thing with TNT as well. They just put a little piece out with him before. He's like, I had 12 rashers of bacon, just a light breakfast. A light breakfast. Yeah.
But yeah, I you know what? Back to the Man United game. I reckon.
Talking of light breakfasts.
Yeah.
Make sure those sausages aren't chicken, because if they are, they won't be cooked.
What is this salmonella crack? Why have I not heard of it?
So basically, Man United, for people that don't know. So basically, Manchester Council are investigating Manchester United for apparently serving raw chicken.
So let's go a bit further. Manchester United need to get their transfer funds up because they didn't get Qatari money, and So
Can't
they
afford the lucky bill
basically,
for the
so
cooker.
basically, so yeah, they need to get the roof done and that. So they're like, do you know what? Let's rent out one of our lounges when games aren't on. So they rented it out, and they obviously for a Christmas function from Salford, I don't know, Salford KFC or something like that, right? To have their Christmas party. And they've rocked in there and thought, let's have chicken on the menu. And they've served up chicken that's pink in the middle and given a load of man salmonella. Listen, a club that just keeps on giving. They cannot do anything right. And you know what? The truth is, it is so unrelated to football. It is so not news. Like, it is so irrelevant. But this is how in the mud the club is, yeah? They can't even
Yeah, but you know, rival
you can't
fans are going to
serve
use it
chicken
for,
right.
like some sort of clout. Like,
Listen, I'll be honest. I've had food before at some football, like some of them football functions, yeah? And do you know what? The chicken can be a bit dry. But only Manchester United would serve up pink, raw chicken.
So
this
basically,
is this is a complete
serving-
side note, right? But have they just released the GTA trailer?
What?
I don't
I've
know.
just seen a notification on my phone. I didn't know.
You know
what
what's
it was.
mad,
It
yeah?
just said,
So
That was
basically,
random.
it said Rockstar Games.
United-
Sorry, it was just a game on my phone. So I thought
I was thinking, where's the punchline here to do with Man United?
Right. We get it. Man United are serving raw chicken and they're serving raw football as well. We get it, yeah. Don't need to go further than that. But I no, honestly, I think we can definitely get a result against Newcastle. I don't know how much energy you put into that PSG game, but surely when you keep playing the same basic 11 that you've got,
We haven't got a
Surely
choice
you-
at the minute, Kaz. I'm not going
you
to.
ain't really other than maybe obviously you got Lewis Hall back in that. Other than that,
Dumb it. Yeah.
I think you should have some tired legs on the weekend. There's no one I want to
Wait,
put that.
Cass, there's
in.
that narrative.
You must-
There is
you
that.
must-
There is that narrative.
Oh,
No,
really?
there is that. Cass,
Hold on,
Cass, there's that narrative. You can try and run that narrative. That I think Newcastle are tired. Let's be real. I think Newcastle. Well, I think Newcastle are pissed off, mate. I think Newcastle will be very pissed off, and they've just been given the gift of Onana and Manchester United to take their anger out on. You're going to have 50,000, 55,000. What is your capacity? Might even be 60,000 up there, to be
What,
fair.
at St. James's? No, it's only 52,000.
Right. There's going to be
300 odd.
52,000 Geordies. I'm not meaning Kendall, but a lot of the Geordies there will have their tops off, even though it is snowing. Yeah, angry, and they're being served.
Why does that bother me?
Kendall, I've got a question for you.
Oh, bro, it should bother you because they are going to
No.
take out their anger on your club.
Why do I care about their fans? Like, I'll be honest, we got told we welcome to hell, and every time they start whistling, and all that bollocks and booze, we start playing better.
Yeah,
Like,
meanwhile,
I-
your fans were moaning about having to walk in a bit of mud when they
I
used to
did,
go into the
that's-
swamp every week.
Yeah, but if you remember the game last year when we played you and we beat you 2-0, that was like post Carabao
When-
Cup, and that was like
No, I remember that. And that time we were knackered. I remember we went into that game knackered, bro. And I think that's when Casemiro got sent off as well. We had no chance. Like at that point, Casemiro was everything to us, yeah. And he got sent off for that Southampton game. That's the one game I remember before, and against which was not a red, by the way. But it is what it is, isn't it? Subjective.
I
Oh,
don't
another
think, I
one
don't
that's
think it's
not
going to be
red.
like a battering as in like Chelsea situation because
I can't see it. I personally can't see it.
I
Like,
don't think it's that. I just can't see us because everyone's like, oh, like 2-0 Man United and that. I don't know what
You know
people
what I
are
don't want?
seeing with us at
I don't
home. Like,
want-
I just don't get it.
I don't want Ten Hag to go to Newcastle and respect them as much as other teams have. Like, you got to take it for what even Dap says. If you want to go beat City, do not park the bus. Go at them, and you know what? Give it your best shot because it's
Go at
yeah,
them.
yeah. But that's what
To
you
be
did.
fair
as well.
though,
Yeah.
if
Only
you
we
pass
do
them,
all
it's
that.
worse.
No, wait.
You
No, it's not the case actually. Like, hear me out first before obviously.
If someone takes a gun out, just walk towards the gun.
Well, last time I checked, yeah, when Liverpool made the subs that they did, when Liverpool made the subs that they did, what was it, around 75th minute or something like that, and you started going at them, you realised, oh shit, we could have won this game if we kept going at them rather than sitting back too tough. That's the only way to really beat City. Unless you're at the tip of your game, yeah, in defence, and you get a good counter attack or two, then great. Yeah, that's one way. But if you want a sustainable way of beating City, you have to go at them as much as defend decently at the same
You have
time.
to go at them,
Who
but
was the back
you
four
don't-
when we played you
don't
guys
have-
like in the
Oh,
Carabao?
yeah.
Who was the back four?
Rico Lewis was one of them, maybe, or was he in DM?
No,
think he was
yous.
in
I
it.
mean, I'm about
Oh.
yous.
Let me bring that up. No, don't say pause. I'm tired of that shit now,
For
man.
me,
I bet you are.
if you're bringing in the strike force that played last weekend with Anthony Martial and
No, I think Hoyland and Rashford definitely start.
then it's just
great.
looking
Garnacho.
low, really.
all as much as 2 goals in that front line. That's gonna.
Oh yeah, but Monts, wait, Monts. As much as you want to do that, you're the one that's predicted Man United to draw. So don't say, "Oh, brother," like allow it. You've already made your bed, G.
Draw can be ball draw. Draw can be
I
1-1.
think
Like, that don't mean you're not gonna bang in there.
So we had actually a decent team. We had the low.
I know,
Maguire,
this is what I'm saying. So that's why it's like I don't think there'll be like 3 different players tomorrow.
So I know Wan-Bissaka and Shaw will be in it instead of regular on the low. That's more than likely going to be the case. Mason Mount ain't playing in no DM role. Casemiro is stiff. So this is why it's going to be, I reckon, a bit of a different game. Same thing for you. Obviously you played like 6 fullbacks. So I'm not even trying to hear that. Like we got smoked. Second half, especially, we got smoked by you lot. But I don't think it's going to be the same game. We have to be in. Look, Newcastle want City. The whole point I was trying to make here, to get a Newcastle, you don't need to sit back while everyone's trying to run over you like some lorries or some shit. I think you need to take a leaf out of Arsenal's book and play them at their own game and make it a dogfight.
How did that work for Arsenal?
Yeah,
they got cheated into a flipping loss. That's what happened.
Don't mention it again.
The whole point, the game was even. The game was even.
You're still fucking going on about that.
Cas, can I just confirm?
We need to get your clips over here, Monts. We need to get your clips over here.
I'll send them all.
Can I just confirm? Who was your midfield 3 last week?
McTominay, Bruno, and Amrabat started.
And then you had Martial up top with Garnacho on the left, and
Anthony.
We're just going to have the same 11 because we literally don't have anyone else. Like, we actually don't have another person to come on. Unless Eddie Howe's lying about the injuries. I don't think he is, but...
For me, I probably would start McTominay again because I got to think about athleticism and also strength, like in terms of keeping out Joe Linton, because he just bodies the next man for the fun, yeah. I would actually play, and I'll play Kobe instead of Amrabat. Or I might play Kobe and Amrabat. It just depends. But I reckon that same 3 midfield, but just don't be as expansive as what it was against Galatasaray. We had to win against Galatasaray. That's why we was probably more open than it looked. But they had to get us down the wings. We were quite solid in the middle. They weren't carving us through. We defended very well. And that's why you have to allude to why Lindelof and even Maguire, obviously, Wan-Bissaka, they actually done very well. Every time they try to take a shot, it got blocked. If not, there might be the odd chance. Everyone gets odd chances in games. But the way I look at it, if we start Kobe, we have a little bit of a chance. Last time I checked, Bruno Gomes and Bruno Fernandes always have dogfights. This
guy's the saviour, innit, Cass? He is the saviour.
No, but to be fair, Daps, if you change one person on your team like Rodri, look how shit your team looked.
Whoa, hold on. Are you comparing Kobe to Rodri already?
No. I didn't compare. See, this is what I mean. No one's comparing, G. I said when you take out an integral part of your play in your team, which is these days the DM role, whether it's let's say Rice, Rodri, or whoever you want, or Bruno Gomes, there's an ultimate difference. So right now, for what profiles Man United have,
now are you putting it on Kobe?
We stink, yeah. And without that proper DM to actually move the ball forward, we're never going to go anywhere. So that's why I say we need Kobe in the middle.
Kaz, one more time. I even say one movie. Go on.
What? We stink.
No, say it in a sentence.
Say it in a sentence. Are you at school?
No? All right, cool. Maybe not. Listen, Kendall, I wanted to ask you a question about Jamal Lascelles because, he's he was the forgotten man. He was the forgotten man at Newcastle, and for me, he's come in and he's been I'm sorry. If anyone mentioned Jamal Lascelles' name to me at the start of the season, I promise I would have just laughed in your face. I would have laughed in your face. This guy has been so underrated in terms of top centre backs in terms of form in the league. You see when Botman comes back, does he have to earn his place back? Just question that.
Yeah, I think so, because Eddie Howe's very much, he doesn't like to change the team. So if it's going all right, he very rarely changes it. So I can't imagine at any point he's just going to say, see you later, Jamal. Bye. Just get out. He's not going to say that because he's actually played really well. He's the only player in our team that can head a ball at the moment. Nobody else can. He's the only one that does it, which is why if you ever watch us again on TV, you'll realise every single corner we take, he's always there. And we, for some reason, leave Anthony Gordon back. I don't know why, but it's very random. He's not going to defend. But he's been so underrated. And everyone knew I hated this guy so much. I didn't hate him, but I just was if he leaves, I will drive him there. He literally does not bother me one bit. But now he's been so integral. He's so good. And him and Shah have got a really good partnership. They had a decent partnership under Rafa as well. So it's just kind of bringing that back now. So yeah, he's been mad underrated. But obviously he is prone to a bozo moment. I'm not going to lie. We've seen against Chelsea. Why he has a bozo moment.
Yeah. And against he was the reason why Mbappe nearly had a one-on-one with Trippier.
Maybe it's an age. I don't know if it's an age. I don't know what it is in terms of age in it. But I personally think hot take. He's been one of the better centre backs in the league.
Yeah, I think he has on form across the board. I think so.
Maybe it's the light skin thing with Saliba and VVD and them. I don't know if it's the light skin thing with the hairline and that. I don't know what these men are sharing. I know what jeans these men share in it, but the fast brute light skin thing seems to be working. I don't know.
The thing is, like, our back four was normally our back four was what got us to where we were last year, really, because like Dan Burn, Shaw, Botman, Trippier.
Same.
What?
Same. I'm saying same, innit?
All right. I was like, what? It's like it really like helped us because we had obviously one of the best defensive records in the league last year. This year we've changed it completely because of injuries. Because obviously Botman's out and we don't have a left back at the minute. We have Paul Dummer and all that, but love you, Paul. He's not like gonna be any like a regular anytime soon. So obviously now
you got no protection in front of you.
Yeah, we've got like we've got no DM either because obviously Tanai was kind of brought into play there, and that's went really well, hasn't it?
Yeah,
so Trippier, Lascelles, Shaw, and Livermento's now back four, and I wouldn't even change that. I wouldn't even be looking to change that anytime soon because Livermento's unreal at defender, he's unreal on the attack as well. So him and Gordon linking up on the left is perfect. He's so much better than Dan Burn for that. It's like absolutely perfect. Then obviously Trippier and Almiron on the other side have an unbelievable understanding, which they have done since Trippier came to the club. So I wouldn't change it at all now. And our back four is still being as good as it. Well, maybe not obviously as good as in terms of not conceding goals, but they've been really, really solid. And I wouldn't change that back four now for anything really. We thought Botman was going to be a massive miss. And when he got injured, I was like, oh my God, I actually don't know how this season's going to go. Lascelles has been sound. I wouldn't even drop him now unless obviously we have a lot of games still and we're still in all the cups. Then fair enough for rotation, but I wouldn't drop him now. And Livermento, there's no way I could drop Livermento. Absolutely not a chance Livermento gets dropped either. He's unbelievable, like so good.
Because hot take, I think both your centre backs start for Man United. Personally, hot take.
And at the minute, probably.
Yeah, at the minute, yeah. I mean, at the minute, I'd even say, let me not go there with it. But obviously, Højlund, people keep talking him out. I had to argue with Cass about.
Oh, here we go.
Listen,
here we go.
Man, even Lascelles.
Has he still not got a Premier League goal?
Not yet. It's going to happen against you though. Like I got.
Do you know what? It will because we always that team. You know.
This is why I said yeah.
People will be like, "Oh, Wolves have never scored from a corner in 9,054 games." Guarantee they'll play us. They'll score from a corner. It's every single time. Every single time.
Yeah.
Do anything though, like don't lose in it because I'll be real. I for some reason I won't hear the end of it even though I predicted the draw. But just Kendall, don't lose. Good man.
I would actually like literally that would just top this week off. I can't be chewed. If we lose, I'll just be like, if we lose at home as well, nah, I'm not having that. I just can't.
It's more than losing. It's losing to a dusty Manchester United team. Because you know when we were calling that team,
fucking guy.
I saw Monster's face. I saw the realization just come over Cass's face. Like, you know what? Yeah, that team is rubbish. To be honest, I think Newcastle win. The way they turned over Chelsea last week. That Chelsea team is better than Man United. Let's just be honest. So I really don't think. Look, 3-1. 3-1. I'm calling it right now. 3-1 Newcastle.
What did I say? 2-0.
Peace.
Well, basically, if I go into my predictions, and so she can't escape. I think
I said 2-0.
Yeah, Kendall has said 2-1.
Oh, did I?
Yeah, you said 2-1.
Why did I say give you a goal? I don't know why I did that. Way 2-1. 2-0.
No,
it's still a win for us.
United either gets rolled over 3-0 or we come out of this game winning. It's just one or the other. We don't draw. That's why anyone that predicts a draw, it's not happening. It's just
have you still this season at all?
Not once.
Lovely 3-0 win Newcastle. Fantastic. Absolutely lovely.
Don't lose. If you do lose, though, the thing
oh my God, if we lose, you will not see me.
Let me ask you a question. I saw that's not in his head earlier, yeah, when he was walking past, right, when I was on Monster's channel. If United do win, even in any sort of fashion, and getting an away win at Newcastle, would your minds kind of sway a little bit away from United looking like bozos?
We would have to have like dusty level performance. Like we would actually have to have bottom barrel like we played against Bournemouth, like genuinely though.
If you're we're not bogey teams at anyone here really, other than Tottenham because we smash them all the time. Man City regularly lose to our Liverpool in the recent years. Newcastle's recently beat us. Obviously, before that, you got hammered all the time. But I was just like along them lines. I'm just thinking, does anyone's opinion really change on Man United, even if we do get through this game? Because it's like every game we might win or we seem to do. Is like, no, you know what, they played this team. No, you know what, next week they got to do it again.
You love a little fluky win. You love a little jammy bob win. Like, I don't know. So we I can't imagine you like proper battering us at home. No teams.
No, we will never batter you. We'll never batter
You guys
No
weren't great
teams
against
come to our ground and battered. I can't even think of the last time anyone did.
United. Weren't great last week against Everton, man.
Yeah, that's a good point.
You weren't great. I mean, it was a good goal like within the first 2 minutes, but really and truly, let's be real. That Galactic goal didn't happen when it happened.
Listen, if you win, you'll take it absolutely. No matter how it comes, 1-0. You'll take it like an Arsenal us versus Arsenal. Like get like a little fluky VAR goal. You'll take that every single day long. Of course you will. So.
I can't lie. See, Deji, yeah, when you say you don't want Harry Maguire, when he keeps a clean sheet, yeah, against these lot somehow one way, whether it's 0-0, 1-0, I want an apology. I want on Saturday night show an apology. You know what? I don't even like him.
If you get a clean sheet against Newcastle, I'll give you an apology. No problem.
You know, wait, what was that?
I'll give Harry Maguire an apology myself if he gets.
Oh, that's double. Where's
get
the
a clean sheet against Newcastle, mate, and I'll call for him to come in and replace.
Oh, what is going on? You never say, mate. Literally, this guy's infecting your club with mate. You don't say, mate.
What's the time? 23.
What?
14. 21-14. That's Kendall and Clubman shaking your bum.
I'm putting my promise hand up like when I was in
35 minutes. Apology, Maguire. There you go. It's written down. Cheers, mate.
Thank you.
Yeah. I'll remember that one. This is just for my personal receipts in case I ever need.
Ten Hag did do like a little Harry Maguire thing today when he was like, "Oh,
I agree with the league. We don't care what you think, mate. You got date night or something like." Anyways, let's move on from Man United. I already got all your predictions. Daps don't do predictions. I know he thinks Newcastle are going to win because Daps actually respects them, unlike lots of others. Deji,
unlike everybody else.
Yeah, but look, man, St. James's Park's no joke, but Big Ange, yeah? Big Ange, how dare he, as a manager, our big boy Tottenham, yeah? Big boy Tottenham that, your fans claim it. Big 16 come out and say, it's going to be difficult along them lines, say, this is exactly what he said, yeah? So for people that don't know, Big Ange said, we may not come out on top, but we're going to go and have a good crack at it for sure. Mate.
Bro. At the end of the day,
how can you? I know Deji wants to laugh so bad.
How can you? No, Deji, be honest. If that was Ten Hag, that would be all over the news, everywhere.
Bro, I hear that. You know what it is? I think what Postecoglu has been able to do is he's been able to just be real. When we had all of our kind of weapons at play, he showed you the level that the Tottenham team can produce. Do you get me? And we were top of the league and we were unbeaten.
Fucking top of the league.
Unfortunately, look, let's be real. Look, because the way people are trolling me, I'm not quite understanding it. This is not a full strength Tottenham team going to the Etihad. You all know it. So there is nothing.
What was that logic when you're talking about Man United over there?
Hold on, no. But are you trying to say that a full strength Tottenham team is coming to the Etihad? Yeah. And
we're doing bits.
Of course, bro. This is so beautiful, bro. You can do that, but the problem is right. The problem is, Deji, is that last season, yeah, Arsenal being top for 97% of the time, yeah, and not winning the league, yeah, at the end of the season was not allowed from you. Yeah, it wasn't allowed for them. See, this is what you lot did. You lot got to do it for like 2% of the season. Right, but during that period, here's the thing: why you don't get away with doing this is because during that 2%, all of us were telling you, bro, don't get carried away, don't shake your bum too violently, yeah, because your squad is not thick enough, it is not sustainable, and all we heard is nah. It's different this season. It is different this season. We've got Postecoglu. So now you can't come here and go, oh no, it is different this season because we told you it was different. Like no, you don't win leagues. You don't win leagues by having a best 11.
Can we just accept though that the level of injury in one moment is unprecedented? Like gradual. Some teams have had gradual injuries. Some players coming back. Tottenham has just had bare man just wiped out completely.
Yeah, I think me and Cassie, we've both got 4. Well, we had 14, but I've got 11 now.
I had 11 at the start of the season.
But do you know what? The thing is, everyone can pick out players that are injured and say like,
how many first team players?
But here's the thing.
We've got no left back. Well, that's why Liverpool's playing there.
but if we're gonna look at it, like your players that are injured to you, yeah, compared to how good you are at your best, then like it doesn't matter, bro. Like this is a squad game, yeah. Your squad is not good enough, and this is what we told you. This is what we told you. You told us it doesn't matter, and it does matter.
I was here, Daps. I was here on this show a couple of weeks back when you man lost to Arsenal. And I said, look, you man lost to Arsenal because there was no Rodri and no Kevin.
We lost because our squad wasn't good enough.
But yeah, well, but I still think if Rodri and De Bruyne were on the pitch, it's a different game. That's just a fact. And that's just 2 players. What Tottenham are going through is a madness. We're missing like 7 players. 7. And I'm telling you that with the current squad we got now, we wouldn't be able to beat Bournemouth. That's how poor the squad is. So for me, I hear what my man's saying. It's an unfortunate situation that Tottenham find themselves, but I can take solace in the fact that if
you're going to give it a go,
had all of their players on the pitch, we would have been giving Man City a good game on this weekend.
Bo, it's cool. It's cool. One of them ones, end of the season, you're still going to say the same. This league would have been ours if it wasn't for that period in November or December.
Yeah, but who has their full choice? Who has their full strength? Guys, who has their full strength team throughout the whole season? There's going to be times where you're going to need your squad.
And that's what's called a title race, man.
Bro, if Liverpool had 7 of your first 11 out, what could you do? Nothing.
We've had that problem and we finished 3rd in the league.
When?
2021.
When Van Dijk was out with the ACL.
2020.
Yeah, when Van Dijk was out, they struggled.
They did struggle, to be fair.
We did struggle, but we finished 3rd.
You didn't have 7 first teamers out, though.
We had bare first teamers out that season. But
don't say Thiago, by the way, because he's always out.
I didn't say, why are you talking
before you say Thiago, because you love him off, innit? Just saying he's always injured.
Yeah, cool. That's fine. Anyway, you don't need to talk about my love affair with Thiago.
I reckon Arthur might end up playing more games for Liverpool than Thiago does, you know.
Anyway, I don't know how this has become about Liverpool. My point is that you can't expect to go through a season and not expect players to be out. Obviously, yes, you guys have an abundance. You guys have an abundance of players out, but remember, 3 of them actually was through discipline. It wasn't.
Thank you. I was going to say that, bro.
Basuma was suspended. Romero's a thug, and Adogi had half a brain for 2 games. So that's why. And those are your mainstays. Yes, Van der Ven's hamstring exploded, and for me, he was probably the best performing centre back in the league, or arguably anyway, at the time on form. But bro, like, it's not our fault that your 3rd and 4th are Dyer and who else, and Emerson Royale, and these other guys are the guys you have to bring in. That was always for me Tottenham's next step was to then replace those guys in either January or in the summer. Yeah, listen, bro, it happened. Personally, I still feel like you guys are going to do well. I still think you're going to get top 4. But playing Man City, trust me, Deji, it's not all doom and gloom. Man City are the juggernaut, but bro, let's be real. Man City have sometimes been a little bit unconvincing in front of goal sometimes. So they're not unbeatable. But for me, it's just that your defense is so open. So open.
It's a joke.
It's a mazzoline.
And also the reason why it's long, even if we had our full strength team, the likelihood is we weren't going to have more ball possession. At least the one positive thing I will say in all of this thing, last week we played well against Aston Villa. We just didn't finish our dinner. The Wolves game is the Wolves game. We could have held on a couple more minutes to probably get the win. And the Chelsea game was a bloody Netflix series. It was a bit of a joke. But the man them have tried. But up against
fucking hell. Is this what we're doing?
No,
the
but
man them have tried.
Pretty much fully fit Man City team against a whimpering animal. It's a joke thing to
be. You literally
I've got Man City to win 5-0.
Bro, you just said what your manager is saying is out here saying we'll give it a go, right? Or we'll give it a crack. And you're saying the man them tried. You've literally just turned what Postecoglu's saying road and gone, we're going to go with that. Like, this guy is spellbounding all of you. He's saying, mate, you're saying, mate. Bro, you're gonna be your Christmas dinner this year is gonna be a fucking barbecue, bro. Like, what is going on? You man are bro. Look, and I'll be honest. I presume Doggy he's back, yeah.
Yeah, your doggy's back. Yeah, the only player.
No, your doggy, not my doggy. He's your doggy.
No, your doggy's back.
So he's back.
Yeah, go
right?
on.
So he's back, yeah.
Go on.
Is Romero back?
No.
Okay, but here's the truth. I'm asking that, not caring, because Romero's not this Rolls Royce that you man talk on anyway, bro. Like,
No, but for me,
he's not, bro.
Romero up
He's
against Haaland, he'll pattern him.
Oh, yeah,
Elbow in his shin.
Yeah,
but
but
guess
he's-
Hold on, but
He's not though. He's not though. That's the thing. He's not.
But Cass,
Yeah, but he's got
Cass,
back, so
but
it
here's the
doesn't matter.
thing. Even if he was, when you're saying elbow in the shin, well, that then just confirms exactly what Muntz is saying about the man's a thug. But
No,
secondly,
he is a thug, but you know what we've
But
been seeing
secondly,
so far
bro,
this season.
like-
Haaland needs to be roughed up. Haaland,
Okay,
as big as
no
he is,
problem.
don't like the
bro,
rough game.
rough Haaland up. This is a problem. Like, even if you keep Haaland quiet, what is the rest of your players going to do against Alvarez? What is the rest of your players going to do against Doku, Foden? And I'm just saying, Romero. I'm not even hearing that. Van der Ven, we can have a different conversation on him. Romero, he don't bother me, bro. He is not this defender that you man think he is. So he isn't, bro. You know he isn't. It's a myth.
Let's not talk about someone who's not playing.
It's a myth.
Let's not talk about.
It is a myth.
Let's not talk about someone who's not playing. Let's talk about the likes and how there's 510 people in here and there's only 140 likes. That's what we need to talk
Let's
about.
get the lights up.
And how everyone needs to stop what they're doing. Friday night content. You know what I'm saying? Watershed's all done and that. Oh, this is something like Naff After Dark for a second. Sorry, my bad, people. Just run the likes. Run the likes up.
Naff After Dark, you know. Well,
I
when we
like
talk about
that.
whose dog is better, is kind of getting.
Yeah, I'm hearing your doggy, my doggies.
Yeah, bro.
The point being is we've got
Get them all up.
Because someone's asked which 7 players are missing.
What?
Can I just answer that real quick?
Yeah, please answer that. Please let us know which
Let me-
seven
let me
world
let me
which seven
answer-
seven world class players are missing.
Yeah, let me do that. So Romero's not playing. Van der
Rolls
Ven's
Royce.
not playing.
Good.
Mattis
defender.
is not playing.
Injury prone.
Pape Sarr's not playing.
Mm,
Bentancur's not playing. What's his name? You know, we would have potentially on the left hand side. We could have been playing a little Perisic maybe, but maybe
Fucking hell.
you know Perisic is not going to get a sniff. You know, Richarlison definitely not playing. He would have loved to have played against that back line. I mean,
Bro,
that's
I'd love to.
the-
Oh,
he's still
bro,
more to go.
no, bro. Go and look at Richarlison against City.
No,
he would not
Deji's
like
laughing.
to play.
And he's laughing his head off because he doesn't even believe it. There's absolutely no way.
I always say I judge players how they perform against my club, right? And Richarlison has always been stinky against City. I've always thought way before he moved to you, man, even when he was at Everton, I was like, this guy's never performed against us. So Richarlison,
Who's he not being stinky against, though, to be
Perisic,
fair?
I forgot Perisic even played for your damn club, right? So straight away, you're telling me you got 5 injuries.
So
No,
5, yeah. But I mean, we're
No,
going to have to play a midfield 3 of Basuma, Hojbjerg, and maybe Lascelles.
Yeah, that is going to be it.
Bro, you man would. I'd guarantee you. Last week when Lascelles scored for you, you would have been shaking your bum violently.
Yeah, I'm not going to
now
lie to you. I
can't-
was shaking my bum absolutely violently. I'm
Why
not
are we
gonna
acting like, bro? You know Richarlison's actually been quite good this season. Why is everyone
Yeah,
forgetting
he's been
that?
all right. He's been all right. All right, yeah.
Who hasn't been? Who's been all right?
I said Richarlison's been quite
Yeah,
good.
I think he's done all right.
When he
No,
was
you know what Dortz has done? He's gone and looked at Richarlison's stats and said, "Oh wait, he's got a few assists and a goal or something like that. He
No,
must
I
have been
already-
playing all right this year." That's what he's done.
No, bro. I watched the Tottenham game and I went to that game.
You're starting. G.
Bro, for me, before Tottenham got all the
Oh,
injuries,
who's
they were
good
the most-
against you, man?
Hold
Wait,
on.
what game are you talking about?
Tottenham-
Months?
Kaz, before Tottenham's
I knew you had it.
Listen,
Okay.
before Tottenham's catastrophe of injuries and all that stuff, they were the most entertaining team to watch in the Premier League, and they were the best team in the Premier League, performance-wise and results-wise.
Yeah, no, I agree. I agree. I agree.
Let's have it right. And
Right.
Richarlison was still a part of that. He was still
Johnny
a part of that.
Monroe.
And I'm not even talking about his GA because certain man would do anything for GA. Certain man strikers would do anything for a goal or an assist at this point.
Cass, I
If
think he's talking to you. I'm
If
pretty
the
certain
root
he's talking
fits.
to you.
You know what I'm saying? Richarlison got better G than your whole front line.
It's a
Your whole
catastrophe,
front
fam.
line. You know what I'm
Anyways.
saying?
I'm just gonna say, like,
he's ain't even playing. He's been injured for 3 weeks.
brand envelopes, but what's it called? I'm just going to say this year. If Ange just stuck to his word, otherwise, I swear, Deji, yeah, he needs to stick to his word because you know what? I rate him as a manager because everyone says, you know what? He's truthful, speaks his mind, and he sticks to his principles. So I want to see you play a high line, not Chelsea super high, not super high line. I want to see you play a high line I want to hear Destiny and Pedro Porro playing inverted and high, so there's space in behind. And let's see if he's got the minerals to do that.
The thing is, bro,
if he tries to do up low block and everything, then he's a hypocrite. But if he doesn't, if he starts trying to do up low block, mid block, and try to keep it a bit more solid, then I'll call him tactically adapt to the situation. Not in there.
Can I just be real? You know, in this game, there's levels to this game. We played Emerson Royale centre back. Let's deep that up. Yeah, last week against Villa, Emerson Royale was centre back.
But your manager said your manager said it does not matter who plays where. Just give it a go, mate. Just let it happen, mate. That's what he said.
Give it a crack.
You can't just give it a go against City. And my biggest fear is he's going to play the same way, and we're playing against a team that just are killers. Tottenham go out and play that high line. We could be looking at 8-9 goals on Sunday. For
I'll
me,
be real.
My prediction is 5-0 City. Spurs won't score. And it's just a matter of how many City scores. But I don't mind us losing 5-0 on the weekend because we know that knows deep down that whatever the scoreline, you can't fully enjoy it properly. You know you can't.
Damn.
By the way, Dej, like, if you so much as get a draw out of this game, though, you need to smoke up everybody.
Bruv,
you need to smoke up everybody. Take no prisoners. Everybody. You pal. I need you. Everyone.
Hey, Mons, let me tell you this now. If Tottenham beat City, I'm taking over Never a Foul for a week. Hear me now. I'm
going out to Manchester for a couple of days.
I'm there. Co-host me.
Host everything. I'm hosting all shows. Morning and night.
Anyways, before you get too much chest, let's break it. Let's actually break it down for what it may be. Yeah, Man City's attack, and that attack doesn't just mean their strikes, their striking force. It means all over the gaff. Yeah, I don't know how many players you've got over the height of 6'1" that can play on Sunday. Yeah. So this is what you got. Haaland, who's like 6'5". Ruben Diaz is like 6'2" or maybe 3. If John Stones is available potentially, he's also over 6. He's about 6'2". Nathan Ake's pretty like 5'11". Gavardio's just a monster. Yeah, he's fake. Carl Walker. Rodri is he's about 6'1", I think, or maybe 3.
I don't know how tall Akanji is, but Akanji has scored a couple of headers this season as well.
Akanji's a unit.
And here's the other thing, and
you're done.
And the other thing is, this is the thing with Doku over Grealish as well, that with Doku, if Doku does start, which I think after the Leipzig game, I think he will, because he came on in the second half against Leipzig. Doku likes to take his man to the line, Now, when you take your man to the line, one of two things often happen. Not always, but often happen. Either one, you get a corner, or two, you get a cutback, right?
Or you get fouled.
But because Doku takes it to the line, that will be corners. If you play with a high line, bro, like the one thing that we as City fans have begged for is teams to come and play us with the high line. Now, if you play us with the high line, you must be consistent. You must be clinical in front of goal. Because if you play us with the high line, we will score goals against you, bro. We've been waiting for a high line with Erling Haaland, because you play a high line with City's passing, Erling Haaland will kill you. Like, trust me, he will kill you,
Higher than Joe Gallagher.
I'm not going to say that you won't get chances, because if you play with a high line and really press us well, you will get chances. But you got to be clinical. And the one thing I would say with Tottenham this season is at times you have not been clinical at all. Like Son, who, everyone tells me statistically Son is a better goal scorer than Haaland. That's the stat I've heard, This season, I have not seen that clinicalness. Like, yes, Son's done well for you, but Son's also missed a lot of chances this season. So I think based on that, based on the squad you have, it should be a whitewash. But here, I'm going to say it now. I've been in this position a few times this season. I thought we were going to beat Arsenal. I thought we were going to beat Chelsea. I thought we were going to beat Liverpool. Right? We didn't beat any of them. So this is not the same because we are playing. We are playing. No, and it's at the Etihad, and I think it's a good time to play you because I'm telling you now that yes, we beat Leipzig 3-2, but very similar to the Tottenham game at the Etihad last season where we beat you 4-2, yeah? After the game, Pep had a lot of shit to say about some of the senior players. I think after that Leipzig game, Pep, in the last couple of days, will have had a bit of a chat with a few of the City players and said, listen, we are coming into the Christmas period now. We've had our tinkering stage. We've dropped a few too many points for my liking. This weekend is where, like, we cannot, nothing but a win against Tottenham at the Etihad. Firstly, because it's at the Etihad, but secondly, because, bro, to lose to this Tottenham team would be an embarrassment. I'll say it right now, because where you are, team-wise, I can't see it, but...
I mean, in the unlikely event that you win 1-0, that would be an embarrassment.
No, it wouldn't. No, it wouldn't. Bro, do you
Winning
think...
1-0
No, bro, because
if the shoe was on the other foot, I'd be embarrassed.
It would be.
No. Yeah, hold on. Let me land on this one, yeah? This is Deji. You are doing your absolute best to be able to come on here if you lose and still go, well, you know, it's not us that are embarrassed. Bro, listen, that is the mentality of a team that has not seen a trophy in a long fucking time, yeah? Bro, I could not give a shit if we beat you 1-0 with a Rodri handball, brother. Yeah, because this is about 3 points and it's about winning a league. This is not about me being able to come on here and celebrate that my team is better than Tottenham. The last 15 years has told me Manchester City are better than Tottenham. You beat us at your gaff every season. I couldn't give a shit. We win leagues, bro. So 1-0, 2-1, 3-2, 4-3. I don't care. If you, man, lose, it's not embarrassing on you lot. You lot don't need to worry about me taking... Bro, if we beat you, you don't need to worry about me mocking you, yeah?
What if they beat you 100? What if they beat you 115?
Listen. If Manchester City, I'll say it now. If Manchester City drop points, that doesn't mean lose. Drop points against Tottenham this weekend. It's then to a point where I'm going, all right, do you know what? I can accept. Like last week when people said City were in the mud for drawing at home to Liverpool, I can't accept that. Right? I'm sorry. That is Liverpool. Yeah. I can accept a draw away at Chelsea, yeah, with the form Chelsea have had against the top. A loss at a drop in points against Tottenham at home with this many injuries. We're in, like, bro, anyone, Sunday evening, if Manchester City drop points, I will be here and you, man, can come in and forget spamming 115. You can say in the mud. Yeah, if we drop points to Tottenham, you can tell me City are in the mud, no problem, because I would agree with you. We are.
I think if you drop points to Spurs, then
we're in the mud, bro.
I've got content for a whole week.
You're in the mud, but I will publicly declare that Man City can't win the league.
Yeah, that's where it shows you lot haven't got a clue what you're. But I get it, because you thought Tottenham could win the league, so
or the Champions League.
You do think you
don't beat Tottenham this weekend, and I'm going to turn my attentions to everyone else.
He's about to say Liverpool, isn't it?
Oh, do you still think you're in a title race? Hold on. Question for you, Deji. Do you still think you're in a title race?
But right about now, let me just explain.
There's bare context.
I know what you're trying to do.
Bare context.
By the way, just add context. If Newcastle win, they go level 1 points with you in 5th. Man United win, you go above you.
Ooh, that's not looking good. Listen,
why does everyone not know how big that if is for Man United? That if is, come on, man.
Sorry, I need to add some context to that. So if we beat Spurs and you beat Newcastle, ain't happening. But if you do, yeah, are you saying you go? Now, thanks. All right, are you saying you go above Tottenham?
Yeah, we go above Tottenham by a point.
So here's some context. Postecoglu is the best thing since sliced bread, and Ten Hag out. Yeah. It's trending constantly, but if we win,
will we go above Tottenham? Because the goal difference. What's the goal difference?
They're on 8. So yeah, you know what you go above. You got half.
This is mad. You're managing literally. If Ten Hag's Man United go above you before Christmas, yeah, your manager literally has mate, and that is it.
Then we go for 1 point behind Liverpool if they don't win or lose. You know what I mean?
We can play that.
Only positive thing for
if United do what the United are supposed to do and lose to Newcastle, and then Brighton go and beat Chelsea because Chelsea suck ass as well, then United are back to being 8th. Like we can do this.
What do you mean?
months. But I hear that. I fully hear that, yeah. And that is why Ten Hag out is trending. But what I'm saying is, if it goes the other way, Postecoglu's the best thing since sliced bread, right? Literally, and he might end up this weekend below Manchester United. That's
Crazy,
wild.
Yeah, but we like.
Let's make to this, mate.
We know.
Deji, you don't even know what you're going to say next, innit?
Anyway,
No, Deji, no context on a Friday night.
Them being in
No
for a
context on a
title
Friday
challenge or mounting a title challenge, really, right about now, all Tottenham need to do is we just got to try and minimize damage. Right now,
Oh yeah,
hanging
shit.
on
There's
to
Still in the
it.
title race.
Let's
Oh
see
my
where
word.
we are. after
Deji,
Christmas.
do not let Man United get better goal difference than you after this weekend, please. We might, even if it's one by one goal, you might get hurt 7-0. Don't let it happen, G. 'Cause I swear down, first thing I want to do, I want an appearance on Do-Rag Diaries. 1,000,000%. 1,000,000%. And I want to go on Deji Spurs.
Babe,
Come on,
because
let's
the
make
goal
it happen.
difference is 0, you bum.
I know. Yeah, but the way we're talking, some of us have said 4-0, yeah. Some of us said 5-0, and some of us has actually said 6. No joke. Who was it in the last show on the Gal show?
I got it down as
I think
5-0.
we're over.
If you're-
Like, this is still a football match. This isn't a demolition job.
Thank you, bro. It isn't. Yeah.
Could be.
yeah.
It could
Man, I
be.
say it's-
I said
Hey.
3. I'm being.
Can we have some
I'm
reality
being
checks here, please?
fair.
Can we have some reality checks here, please? Yeah. Emerson Royale and Ben Davies has to play against Haaland. And if you saw the way Watkins dragged out, Ben Davies last match at their own gaff, what the hell do you think is going to happen when Haaland comes up against this guy that's 5'10"?
Bro, Tottenham fucked up Villa, bro.
But this is Etihad and this is Man City. So they're not going to start treating Aston Villa like they're Man City because they're not. Away from home, they are actually quite shocking. They're not as good as they are at home. People need to get one thing straight. Haaland is about 6'5" or 4, and he's coming up against two players that are not even above 6'1" at centre back. Let alone the fullbacks who's a midget, and the other one is got his destiny in his own hands. So
Captain Haaland, then. Captain Haaland on FPL. Captain him on FPL.
That's
Bring him
what
in
I'm
and
saying.
captain him on FPL.
I'll be
No,
Captain
I've got
Haaland.
You know he
I'm
can't
afraid.
afford to bring him in, though. We know Cass can't afford to bring him in.
We know. Unless he does like -8 or something.
Yeah.
Like
We'll talk.
No,
Do
what do you mean
you know what, though?
Tony Evans
I honestly
Anyways.
think, I think the same way I think that Manchester United are playing Newcastle at a bad time,
I think so, yeah.
personally. I think Tottenham are playing
They said
City.
about
at a
Everton as well, by the way. But yeah.
Yeah, true, bro. I get a lot of things wrong. I'll be honest. I should quit. I should quit doing this because when I talk on things, it usually f's up on my club. But I do think Tottenham are playing City at a bad time. Firstly, because of their injuries, and I think secondly because, like I said, that Leipzig performance in the first half was stinky. Pep will have had some, and that's why I can't call who's the one name I will guarantee. Well, Rodri obviously will start. I think Nathan Ake 100% will start. I don't know what defender is going to have to hold that, but a defender for Manchester City is going to have to hold that to get Nathan Ake in the team. Look, defenders have bad games, but we can't have a performance against Chelsea and against Leipzig. Our defensive performances were not good enough, so we need to fix that up. Going forward is not an issue. Like Alvarez, Doku, Haaland, them three right there, absolutely cooking. I can't see how your midfield gets control of this. Stones might start. We will see. If Stones starts, it's long for you, man. I'll say that right now.
It's probably the perfect game to play him because it's going to be light work.
Yeah, it is. It's a good game to bring Stones back in. But at the same time, I'm here saying, don't risk it.
The favourable 3 points. The favourable tie. Oh, my word. Don't say it so.
People call me deluded. I get a lot of people calling me deluded in the chat.
I don't know why, bro. I do not know why.
Deji,
see, the delusion ain't there. Man is taking it. We know we're going to get slapped up by City this weekend.
You should literally go to YouTube and complain and say, deluded Deji, create it, man.
I don't know how.
Double D in that.
He's thinking about it now. He's thinking, I'm going.
When you think about it, Deluded Guna is a real one. To be fair, he's a funny guy. I don't like his tweets though because it's always at Man United. But yeah, if you that's the real reason to be honest. Same with a gal, but Deluded Deji. That means you could do anything. You don't even have to do Spurs. Think about it, Deji. What do people think in the comments? By the way, Deluded Deji. It's got a ring to it, innit? Or Deji Deluded? Which one?
Deluded Deji.
if we can get up to like maybe 250, 300 likes, man might just consider it. 300 likes now consider the name change.
I'll get them up now, please. Pause.
It's a good name. It's a good name. Yeah. All right. Yeah. I see people are saying it. It's a great name. Deluded Deji. Rom saying alliteration. A lot of people don't even know what alliteration is.
He loves it. That's what
Yeah. What does I wonder what Bog guy says?
Yeah, but how's people spelling alliteration?
Look.
There, see exactly what I said. Double D.
The range. Oh my god! All right, here's the big expanse people. By the way, the range Deji. Marino says denial Deji.
Let me hit them with the line. You lot. I know there's BSB people in here. Get creative, man.
Get creative.
You don't know what that means. I don't even need to explain. You don't know what that means. Get creative.
Delusional, Desi. Was that one delusional?
Oh god, man. Disappointed Deji. That's after this weekend.
Oh, I like this one from the immature viewer. Yeah,
leave Deji alone.
But nah, do you know what? It's hard to see Haaland not getting at least a brace, isn't it?
Yeah, he's probably gonna, can I just be real? And
it needs to have violently in there.
Yeah, violently.
I've triple captained Haaland for the game.
Sticking with
Oh man.
Dodgy Deji.
Discombobulated Deji.
Did anyone say dickhead Deji?
No, I don't know that one. No, not that one.
Oh man.
He's like, what?
I'm not. You know what?
Wait, why am I catching strays, fam? I'm thinking about Liverpool, man. Come on, man. Please.
People are good, man, on this. I swear that it's funny. People are never felt funny, man. Deji, man, you're goated, man. You deserve an actual platform. I can't lie. Your takes, I'll be reacting to them for days. Days, jeez.
I think one of the best moments was last season when he said that they could win the Champions League, and then he literally broke down the draws he was going to get, the results that were going to happen, and he was like, "Yeah, so when Galatasaray put out Real Madrid, and we have to face Galatasaray in the next round, it's like." But that's not going to happen, bro. And then it's like, bro, you've literally made up games before they've happened and fixtures that aren't happening to make this perfect little route to the final. And then you didn't even get out the group.
To be fair, though, I mean, yeah. Conte killed us. It was there for the taking, honestly. But never mind.
What's the dish you have in the Indian cast?
Living on the Deji. Living on the Deji.
What's the dish you have in the Indian whenever we go?
Wait, what's that? The what?
No, it's not beginning with D. No, that's Naga. It's Naga. Is it Naga?
No, Naga. Desi Naga, yeah.
Desi.
Deji Naga, yeah. Yeah, Desi Naga is banging. Lamb one. It's beautiful.
Deji Ali, you know. That's a good one.
Deji Ali.
Yeah, Kaz and that's gone in. Yeah, we do have to go. It's every month. At the end, we didn't do it last month, but
yeah. Oh, it's Bud Guys, a funny one, isn't it?
I'm taking over.
Oh, we go on Indians. Oh, friends, Indian friends.
So, that Indian slaps though.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, definitely. All my friends are Deji. Put me to the edge. Oh, all my friends are Deji.
What's he called?
Prediction though.
Not Kodak Black.
No, no. Is it?
I can see his face in my head.
Trippy Red.
No, it's not. It's not Juice WRLD either. It's the other guy, scary nose guy. Who was going with him out of her out of.
Oh, the one with the diamond on his head.
Friggin' hell! Why can't I think of his name?
What,
little sign. What's his name? Little whatever his name is.
Oh, XXX Tentacion.
No.
No.
You talking
Everyone's
about?
winders up because I can't think of his name. So
Lil Uzi.
Actually, winders in.
Lil Uzi.
Lil Uzi Vert. That's who it is.
What?
I didn't hear you say that. I didn't hear you say Uzi. Sorry.
I was to try Peshwari Naan. Like everyone knows about Peshwari Naan. Know it.
Peshwari Naan's good.
Yeah. Anyways, has anyone actually done any? Wait, that's I won't do a prediction, but would you do a prediction just for this one though?
Nah. I mean, I don't. It's one of them ones where I don't even know why I don't do. I'll predict a result, but I'll predict. I think City should win, innit? I've said
by minimum 3-4 goals.
No, like I said, I don't care. I would say, looking at this, Haaland should get a brace, innit? Like he really should against his Tottenham defence.
I hope not.
If
Yeah.
Ange plays, but
Me too. Same.
I
I've
guess
had nothing
you
once.
know what? The biggest talking point, and we touched on it, is will Ange really play a high line, or will he actually go?
He
Do you
will.
know what?
And when
Yeah,
you play with fullbacks high, basically, he's not even too much of a high line. His fullbacks are typically just high. Otherwise, you're not going to do nothing. Wait, I didn't see your one, Kendall. What did you say in the chat? Oh,
What?
you got 3-0. You got a small. That's all right.
I did have 3-0. Mm-hmm.
As long as
Well, I
Alvarez
don't know,
scores every single goal.
Monts, what's your prediction?
You need to send me them. To be fair,
I think I said 2-1 I said 2-1
oh yeah, we have to end it right there.
Guys,
That's
no, but I think it's going to be because I think this whole everyone coming out. Yeah, City gonna batter Tottenham 4-5-0, 6-0. I have to look at all right, cool. Well, so far since Tottenham have had players out, yeah, ain't no one been battering them 2-1.
That comment's mad.
Ain't no one been battering them like
What?
2-1 or nothing, yeah.
Chizzy. Yeah, I hear it. I said, bro, certain games you man don't look convincing in front of goal.
That's what I'm saying, bro. But if you look at Tottenham since they've had the players out, have they been battered? They haven't been battered, yeah. And then you look at City in the last few games. We haven't battered no one, right? So this whole City are going to go like I get it. If City against Leipzig slapped them 7-0, right? If City slapped Liverpool 4-1 last weekend, I understand why people would be saying, yes, City are going to slap up Tottenham. But
Yeah, but it might be due.
no, I'm
it
Muslim.
might be, but I just think it's one of them ones where I almost think it's put out there as in the expectations are put so highly so that if City don't slap Tottenham up, it's City should have scored by more. Where if we look at the results recently, I don't think it should. I don't think it will be a slapping, and I couldn't care less if it's a slapping or not.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
I just think this is again. If Tottenham are at full strength, then this fixture would be like such an amazing thing.
Yeah, it would be in it.
It's just because Tottenham have all these injuries. It's like, oh, you're kicking a man when he's down. But if they beat you, they'll probably be shameless about it. And that's fine.
They will, yeah. But I'll repeat: if Tottenham get a result against us, and that includes a draw, then Deji, you are allowed to be Deji. You're allowed to be yourself, basically.
I hope you're always yourself.
You are allowed to shake balls violently. Violently.
Yeah, we need to. Yeah, national. We don't need to see that. AB50 said he's playing how they played Arsenal high line. Yeah, we've been talking about that. To be fair, let's see if he actually does do that damage. Don't know if he can do it though. But yeah, man, I
am top of the predictions table at the moment with the gal, so just letting everyone know.
Howler. But yeah, man, yeah, you are at the moment. After this weekend, you're not though. But yeah, if you haven't done so yet, please smash the like button. This has been funny. It's just a typical Friday night stream, I suppose, right? It's been a minute since it's been like this. Big up Daps, big up Monts, Big Six Bands. Description below. Make sure you go subscribe. If you don't know who Monts is and you're new on here, then you know he's got a channel. Just if you exit your live chats, you can go check everyone's channels. Even Deji Postecoglu here, he can also has a channel. It's called Deji Spurs. And then obviously Kendall is obviously here and there and everywhere. But hopefully our team loses. Hopefully she suffers and she's got. If we win tomorrow, I'm going to rattle you and you're going to block me.
Whoa.
I'm just gonna not appear. You just won't see us again. As always, when we lose, don't see us for 2 weeks.
Shouldn't be saying that about your cousin Cass. That's very wild.
Wow. Yeah. Why not?
Well.
Yeah.
See you later, everyone.
God on.